Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I suppose that if you are watching this video, you have modified your FCB-1010 foot switch with the FCB-505 eprom, and you are eager to learn how to configure your Boss RC-505 so it works with this foot switch. First things first, let's set up the system parameters for MIDI. Very easy. You press the system button several times until the MIDI RX channel is visible. This has to be set to 13. You can change it via the knob here, but it has to be set to 13. Hopefully the LCD screen is a little bit readable in this recording, because lighting conditions are not optimal. By the right arrow you can look at the other MIDI parameters, which in case if you are using only the FCB-1010 foot controller, they are not important. Next on, we will start doing some configurations. This is a small explanation on how to configure the FCB-505 enabled setup to act like a Boss RC-300 loop station, but not one with 3 channels, one with 5 channels. I've made a diagram which shows you what the buttons are doing on your foot controller and which MIDI parameters you have to configure, but I'll show you. So the MIDI control parameters, which are received from the foot switch, you have to configure them for each memory patch. Now, the thing I normally do is I configure some template memory patches and I save them in other locations if I want to copy them or want to reuse them. Now, to configure that, you press the memory button several times until you see the assign one switch. Now you can assign all your switches. If you upgrade to the latest software version, you have 16 switches available. It's something you need to do because otherwise this won't work. And I'm just going to walk through it. Changing parameters or values is done via the knob here. Yeah. So switch 1 is on, right arrow. I put the source code as CC20, which is the control change message that is sent from the FCB-1010 with the FCB-505 when you press switch 1. That's something you also can see in the diagram on how they are configured, what is sent where. It's also in the manual of the FCB-505. So for the source will be MIDI CC number 20. It's a momentary function and it does track 1 record play. No minimum or maximum target. That's for the continuous foot controllers that you need that. So this way switch 1 is configured. Now switch 2, it's an on, the code it's CC21. Again, if you want to change it, just turn the knob here. 21, it's put to toggle and it's track to rec play. Whoops, and that should be momentary. So I'll change that. Track to rec play. No minimum, no maximum. Switch 3, same. CC22 momentary, track 3 rec play. Switch 4, momentary, track 4 rec play. So the bottom row will always be rec play switch. 5 is for track 5 rec play. Then the top row, switch 6, I have configured as being track 1 play stop, and I did that for the complete top row. So 7 will be track 2 play stop. You see that the CC value just goes up. It's just the CC value of the button. So switch 8 has CC value 27, momentary track 3, play stop. I'm just walking through them. And now the top row has been configured. Now we go to the up and the down button. I have an all start stop here. And for the next one, I have an undo redo. The continuous control buttons, which are 14 and 15, CC 14 and 15, I have configured them as track 1 play level, and the other one is track 2 play level, where you can change the values by turning the knob here. What is important for those two is that there's a target minimum and a target maximum. 200 is the max, so that is the parameters that is sending when you are pushing your when you are changing the foot controller. Same here. 14, it's 0 and 200. Yeah, I didn't assign switch 15 and 16 because I don't have that many buttons on my FCB-1010, but you could use them if you, for example, even connect another switch to your RC-505. For example, the Boss FS6, you could connect that one and use those two buttons also, and then just configure them to do some extra functionalities. I will show that in another video. So basically that is it. No, it's not that. That's not enough. You still have to save it. So you press the right button and you save it to a free available slot. It's been writing, I call it FCB-505 and in the 300 mode. If you want to copy it to another slot, just press right and turn the knob until you have another memory location, let's say 60, and press right, and now it's copied to location 60. Great. Well, if you liked this one, give it a thumbs up. If it helped you, it would be great. If you have questions, just ask them. If I can answer, I will answer them. But if you do so, please subscribe to my channel. By that, you will be supporting me. So yeah, thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye.